Billboards targeting Iowa's opioid crisis are up all around Des Moines, and they're calling out state lawmakers for not addressing Iowa's rising overdose death rate and making it harder for people to find out if their drugs are laced with fentanyl. State House reporter Skylar Tallar breaks down the new push to legalize fentanyl test strips tonight.
Iowans may have seen these digital truck billboards promoting fentanyl testing strips in Des Moines Friday, part of a one-day campaign put on by Overdrive Defense, a new company pushing for harm reduction measures and hoping to save lives by calling on lawmakers to legalize fentanyl test strips in Iowa and 3 other states where they're currently classified as drug paraphernalia.
I do hand out the fentanyl test strips. I do know that they're illegal. Yes, I know they're illegal. I don't care, because if it can save a life by getting this into the hands of someone so that they can make a decision to not, it can alter their decision to use.
After her son died of an overdose in 2020, Ann Breeding started Steps of Hope Iowa, creating a community for Iowa families whose lives have been forever changed by the opioid crisis. The group set up over a dozen naloxone boxes across Iowa, making the opioid overdose reversal spray free and readily available for anyone who may need it. Now Breeding wants to take those efforts a step further by adding fentanyl testing strips to the boxes.
In my world, it's common sense that it should be legalized, and it should be out there in all my boxes with the naloxone.
Iowa is one of only 5 states across the country where fentanyl testing strips are still illegal, something Iowa Democrats have been trying to change with legislation in 2023 and again in 2024.
If half the pills in a canister have fentanyl and half don't, you have a 50% chance of catching a pill that does, and thus stopping taking those pills, not ingesting those pills that could have taken somebody's life. If we can reduce the chance of death by a little bit, why aren't we doing it?
The legislation did get some bipartisan backers, but not enough Republicans signed on for it to pass, with some citing concerns at the time the strips could give drug users a false sense of safety.
Also met with law enforcement, and almost unanimously they asked us to pump the brakes on this. A lot of times what we're seeing in some of these states that have expanded it are getting false negatives.
Now Dems are hoping to see more support from across the aisle and plan to introduce legislation again next session. In Des Moines, Skylar Tallar reporting.
Iowa lawmakers have passed other laws in hopes of addressing the overdose crisis. They've increased penalties for fentanyl-related crimes and made Narcan more readily available. Last week, investigative reporter Nick El-Haj dove into the troubling rise in Iowa's overdose deaths. While most states are seeing a decline in opioid-related deaths, Iowa is still facing an increase, with millions in unspent opioid settlement funds yet to be distributed. Experts point to restrictive drug laws and limited access to treatment as major roadblocks. You can watch Nick's full report and learn more about what's being done at iowasnewsnow.com.